Holy shit. You know when you just hop on your bike, head out for a ride, and the vibes are immaculate? This is one of those times. The roads are pretty much clear because it is early morning on a Saturday. The sun is out. It is beautiful. The temperature is perfect. It's not raining. What a lucky man I am.
Please excuse the copious amounts of bird poo streaking my windshield at the moment. Some cheeky chook decided to empty its guts all over it.
Yo, what is up guys? Today we're going to be talking about a new set of rules that will favor us restricted P-plate and L-plate motorcyclists greatly. So as far as P-plate laws go for both cars and motorcycles, and L-plate laws actually, if you are a P-plater or an L-plater, you actually can't use your mobile device at all, even for GPS, even if you have a hands-free set in your car. Just do a quick pull. Who needs coffee when you've got a learner-approved Ninja 400 to get you to the speed limit in 2 to 3 business days? Nah, it's still fast, especially compared to most average cars out there. It's just not fast when you compare it to a turbo booster. So pretty much no phones, ever, if you're an L-plater or a P-plater. I gave it a go. I gave it a red hot go when I got my motorcycle L-plates. I did not at all use my mobile phone. I didn't connect it to a headset or use a mount on my dash. On my motorbike, I simply tried to memorize directions, but that ended up being pretty sketchy of an exercise, and let me tell you why. Firstly, I'm shit at directions, right? Secondly, I'm a learner. I'm a brand new motorcyclist. Like, I am figuring out my roadcraft. I'm figuring out how to stay safe, ride aggressively and or defensively, and pretty much stay alive. But then add to the mix the absolute behemoth task of having to memorize a whole bunch of brand new roads in places that you haven't been before, and suddenly I found myself focusing more on things that I should be focusing on. I was, riding down main streets looking at street signs as opposed to keeping my eye on intersections and the cars around me. I'm trying to see whether the next turn is the one I have to take. And then if I'm about to miss one, every now and again I'll make the stupid decision to just swerve into that street instead of just doing the safe thing, the right thing, and continuing on with my journey and pulling a U-turn somewhere else. I'd also have to pull over every now and again to the side of the road just to check directions, all because I wasn't allowed to use my phone as a navigation device. And let's be real, who out there is going to get go get a GPS unit just for the sake of not using their phone? It does the exact same thing. It costs hundreds of dollars, and honestly, I swear they're just obsolete for the everyday commuter since the introduction of smartphones. So there you have it. I did try, I really did. And then I got my restricted license after about 3 months of being on my L plates. And eventually I decided, screw it. I'm going to prioritize my safety over this stupid, obsolete law. And that's what I did. I went and got a headset and used it for directions. And honestly, it has been incredible. I have not had to worry about directions at all because Google Maps just feeds it into my headset. I am not distracted at all by my phone because it's in my pocket, but I have a 500-meter warning when I need to change lanes. And it's allowed me a much greater sense of safety while riding, a bit of peace of mind, way less anxiety and stress about where I'm going. It's made the experience that much better. And I get the rule for a car because when the phone's in front of you, it's really easy to unlock it and fiddle around with it, especially if you are an inexperienced driver. But on a motorbike, man, it makes such a big difference to the safety of a learner's journey that it's almost criminal that they've banned using headsets. Like, my phone is nowhere near me, but I've got my headset on, telling me where I need to go if I'm going new places, so I can focus purely on the roadcraft and nothing else. I can focus on not dying. Don't know if that was a speed camera or not. And finally, the Victorian government has come to its senses and decided to change these obsolete, outdated, antiquated laws. From the 31st of March 2023, all learners, P-platers, and restricted riders will be able to use a phone for both music and for navigation. There are some stipulations around that rule, such as it has to be officially mounted on a mounting device that isn't just, sitting in your cup holder in your car, or isn't just blue tacked to your dashboard on your motorbike. It's going to be officially mounted, or it can be placed in your pocket, which is how I ride now. But what I'm doing, illegal. In 2 weeks, very legal. So it's kind of funny how that works. I just gotta to pray I don't get pulled over on my commute within the next 2 weeks. I don't like being sandwiched in traffic like this, so we're gonna just go for it a little bit. Sometimes it's worth squirting the throttle just a little bit so that you end up in a clear section of the road. It's not really something that you're likely to get pulled up on, especially if you're a restricted licensed rider, but the point is, it's just one of those things that we no longer have to worry about being penalized for, and we can kind of go about it stress-free. This is something that should have happened a long time ago, but it's better late than never, and I'm really glad that it has been legalized, because I still have a few more years to go of being a restricted licensed rider. It's no short period of time, so this takes a bit of stress and a bit of worry out of my mind. So there you have it, folks. If you are a learner, P-plater, or restricted rider, this is some very exciting news, because we can now legally use our phone as a navigation and or music device, as long as it's mounted either on your dash or safely tucked away in one of your pockets. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I will catch you on the next one.
You say you got them guns, but I've never seen you back.